Welcome to the 2024 Miss Universe Finale Pageant recap of historical statistics. If you enjoy content like this, please choose to subscribe and support the channel through memberships or by hitting the Super Thanks button. 125 countries competed in the final competition for Miss Universe 2024. This was the largest number of contestants in the history of the organization. Prior to this, the record was held by the 2018 Miss Universe competition, where 94 countries participated while the pageant was held in Thailand. For the first time in the history of the Miss Universe organization, continental winners were awarded. Continental winners were selected based upon their preliminary competition scores. 4 continental winners were announced. Their titles are Miss Universe Africa and Oceania, which was awarded to Nigeria, Miss Universe Asia, which was awarded to the Philippines, Miss Universe Europe and the Middle East was awarded to Finland, and Miss Universe Americas was awarded to Peru. During the final show, 125 contestants were narrowed down to a top 30, which competed in the swimsuit round. The top 30 was then cut to a top 12, which competed in the evening gown competition, and the final cut of the competition narrowed the top 12 down to a top 5. The top 5 received 2 questions. One question was randomly selected, and the other was the same final question given to all candidates. In the 2024 competition, the countries of Cambodia, Egypt, Malaysia, Macau, and Serbia achieved their first Miss Universe placement. 4 countries also restarted their streak with their second consecutive placement. These countries were Chile, Nicaragua, the Philippines, and Thailand. The top 3 countries with the most Miss Universe placements in the top 30 were Puerto Rico with 27 Miss Universe placements, the Philippines with 28, and Venezuela with 48. Out of the top 30, 2 contestants were from African nations, 4 contestants were from island countries, 5 contestants were from Europe, 9 contestants were from the Americas, and 10 contestants represented countries in Asia. At the conclusion of the 2024 edition, 87 countries can now boast a Miss Universe placement. 58 of those countries have achieved a top 5 placement. Denmark's win is the first for her country. This historic win signifies that Denmark has now become the 34th country from the class of 2024 to have a Miss Universe. 15 of the 34 countries to ever win Miss Universe have had at least 2 Miss Universe wins. Of the 30 countries to place at Miss Universe 2024, Peru was the one country with the longest time passed since their last Miss Universe win, which was in 1957. That also happens to be the country's only Miss Universe crown. At the close of the 2024 Universe season, USA still holds the most Miss Universe wins, totaling 9. Their most recent winner being Arbany Gabriel, who won the competition in 2022 when it was held in New Orleans, Louisiana. USA was crowned by India's 3rd Miss Universe, Harnaz Sandhu. Venezuela still has the second most Miss Universe wins, totaling 7. In 2013, Venezuela was selected as Miss Universe 2013, and she was crowned by Olivia Culpo, who represented the U.S. in 2012. In 2022, they nearly captured their 8th title when Venezuela placed first runner-up to USA. Venezuela is notably still the only country to ever achieve a back-to-back win in the history of the Miss Universe organization. This occurred in 2009 when Diana Mendoza crowned Stefania Fernandez as Miss Universe 2009. The 2 countries that most recently almost achieved a back-to-back win are South Africa in 2018 and Colombia in 2015. Coincidentally, the Philippines blocked both of those back-to-back wins. Coming in third with the most Miss Universe wins is still Puerto Rico, with 5 Miss Universe title holders in recent years. Puerto Rico has come very close to taking home their next Miss Universe crown in 2022 and 2023 when they finished in the top 5. In 2019, they were awarded as first runner-up to South Africa's Zozibini Tunzi. When it comes to overall placements in the Miss Universe organization, the USA has a record number of 67 placements at the pageant. Venezuela follows the US with 48 placements, and coming in third for the most placements at Miss Universe is Brazil. Out of Brazil's 40 placements at Miss Universe, 2 of them have resulted in the Miss Universe crown. In 2024, 13 countries debuted at the Miss Universe competition. And although it's rare for a country to place their first year, Macau beat the odds with their first showing, taking home a place in the top 30. In 2024, only 8 countries were fighting for a placement streak, meaning that 2 or more of their previous title holders have placed consecutively. At the conclusion of the pageant, half of those countries maintained their streak, beginning with Peru, who consecutively placed for 3 years, Venezuela, who has placed for 4 years, India, who has placed for 6 years, and Puerto Rico, who has placed for 7. In 2023, the U.S. had the longest running placement streak. Their past 13 queens had placed at Miss Universe. Coming in second was Puerto Rico, with 6 contestants that placed consecutively. Now, Puerto Rico claims the number 1 spot in 2024. Of all the countries that competed in 2024, here is the winner tally by region. North America has a record number of 15 Miss Universe winners. South America narrowly follows them with 14 winners. Asia has had 12 Miss Universe winners. Europe claimed their 11th Miss Universe title this year. Island countries and nations have had 9 Miss Universe winners. Africa has had 7 Miss Universe winners. And although Australia is the second to least populated continent in the world, they have had 2 Miss Universe winners. The 2024 Miss Universe pageant was held in Mexico City. This is the 5th time that the Miss Universe pageant was held in Mexico. Last time the pageant was held in Mexico was in 2007 when Japan was crowned as Miss Universe. Prior to this year's competition, Japan's most recent placement was in 2021 when they entered the top 16. This year, Japan's inclusion in the top 30 marked the country's 21st Miss Universe placement. The country of Mexico has had 3 Miss Universe winners. Most recently, Mexico was crowned in 2020 in Hollywood, Florida as Miss Universe. Each Miss Mexico title holder that won Miss Universe was crowned in the United States. Mexico was close to winning their 4th Miss Universe crown with their 2nd runner-up finish. If Mexico had won, this would have been the first time that a Miss Universe Mexico was crowned as Miss Universe in her own country. The last time a title holder was crowned in her own country was in 2022 when USA took home the title. Nicaragua's win in 2023 and Denmark's win in 2024 is a back-to-back win for countries that hadn't yet achieved a Miss Universe crown. 2 of the 3 JKN-era title holders represented non-Sash Factor countries and beat the odds to claim their crown. For many non-Sash Factor countries attempting their first Miss Universe win. Of countries that placed in the top 5 in 2024, here is what they'll be vying for in 2025. Venezuela will attempt a 5-year placement streak while pursuing their 8th Miss Universe crown. Thailand hopes to maintain a 3-year streak while capturing their 3rd crown. Mexico will attempt for their 4th win and hope to begin a new placement streak. Nigeria will strive for their 1st Miss Universe crown and 2nd placement in the top 5. Denmark will fight to begin its placement streak while attempting its first back-to-back win. These are some of the unique and insightful statistics that brought the 2024 Miss Universe season to a close. Which countries are you most excited to see crowned in 2025? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.